Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? Seeing some familiar faces in chat there. Scribia Service, Shadowfall, Darren, Ned Bella, Chica, Rogue Trooper. How you all doing today? Got Gangry in there too. Hope you're all doing awesome. Bro, you look different. Why, thank you. I think, or I don't know. Is it better or worse different? Don't start the game yet. I will be starting the game in just a minute. Just saying hello to folks, so you got a few seconds. Look tired as heck. I actually feel that. It's been a hectic few weeks for me actually here, but all fun hectic weeks, let's say. You ran home to get here. How's that for some commitment? But yeah, I'll give it a few minutes. We can chat a little bit before we actually fire the game up. Get you folks the chance to get queued up and ready to find the game. Hello from Brazil. Hi to you, Raphael. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Thank you, Adam. I think he's trying to compete with Cheeky's beard a bit. No chance of that happening. This is tragic. I thought, you know, what the heck? Just grow it out, see what happens. But it could be a while. Love the patch, by the way. Seeing a ton more animals on all maps. Good to hear that, Darren. My Steam name that you'll be looking for is Avalanche_Graham. You're here for Zaggy. Well, Zaggy's not here, so I hope I'm a suitable stand-in, I guess. Lynn is from Norway. Hello to Norway. Beard's alive. It'll take me a lifetime to grow one, I'm sorry to say, Rogue Trooper. This is more of an experiment, so no green t-shirt, no floating arms and head. No, I bought myself a nice fancy new t-shirt the other day, actually. I quite like it. I like the colour. It's blue, not green. You'll be looking for Avalanche_Graham is my Steam nick, so that's what the name of the game will be based on. Is this an announcement stream? No, it is not. This is for a open multiplayer. Of course, we've always got something up our sleeves, so you never have to wait too long between announcements, but not right now. Looks sleek. Well, thank you, Adam. Thank you for the patch. You fixed all my maps. It's all working great now. That's awesome to hear, Mitch. Glad to hear it. Hello from North Carolina. Hi to you, Brandon. Thanks for joining us all the way from North Carolina. Why doesn't the sun appear in the game anymore? I hadn't actually seen that. We'll see if we can do some sun spotting whilst we're in Layton. Right, folks. I guess we're about ready to go. So, those of you who aren't aware how this works, we're playing on PC right now. If you're playing on PC, hopefully you have your game open, ready to go. I'm going to start a multiplayer server. It's open, so what you have to do is come find me, and then you can come and hunt a bit and steal all the awesome animals off my map. Because I know that I'm not finding them, so... yeah. You're having a bet at the office on growing a beard. My money would be on it being terrible, put it that way. My beard line only goes up to about here. I could grow a great beard from my neck. I think that's, yeah. Hello from Nebraska. Hello to you. New Hampshire. We're all over the place here, folks. Nice to see, nice to see. Right. So, Layton Lake District. Let's get this show on the road. When will you... We don't know any neck beard. I want to try and avoid that if at all possible. If it looks like it's going to go that direction, then no, it's all coming off. Maybe I could do a comb up. Does that work? Like a comb over, when people go bald, I could comb up from my neck. You think we're seeing sheeps and goats in the game? As Phil said when he comes on here, there's tons of animals we still yet to want to add to the game. So watch this space. You'll see it when if and when they should appear. Hello from the Azores. Well, very nice, Diogo. Cool. Let's get this show on the road. Boom. Right, let's wait for the has joined the game spam. CB58 Logan, welcome, welcome. The running was worth it. You managed to get in here. Hello, hello. Buck Wild, Cookie 918, Texas Rangers, Bob Tartufu, Cartouche, Hello to you all, and I think that... Oh, great, Gintas. That should be the last one, actually. Nice to see some different names in here. Of course, I love you all equally, but it's nice to share the love a little. Right, don't mind me. I'm going to change the time of day, folks. Don't panic. So what am I packing today? I have the drilling rifle. I have shotgun. Vasquez, I'm going to switch out the shotgun for the solo kin, I think. Because I love it to pieces. It's my absolute favorite gun. Solikin is love. Solikin is life. Do I have ammunition for it ready is the question? I do. Nice. And Pitchy. We did have a free spot after all. Welcome, Pitchy. I have to sneak in there and fill that last spot. Right, bear with me, folks. I have not checked chat for at least a few seconds now. I'll see what you folks are talking about. Oh, wow. Load of stuff. Turkeys, pheasant. Yes, we know you would like turkeys. Bear with us. How to get albino diamond red deer. Find one and shoot it. Or only the pro strats here. Add plains animals on a new reserve map. That's pretty neat. I'd like to know how the game controls work. What do you need to know specifically, Anna? If you ask in chat, either I or I'm sure that one of our super knowledgeable community will be able to give you some tips. Alright, let's go see what we got. So obviously last week, my last week was terrible for me. I was hanging my head in shame at the end of that stream. I was terrible at everything. So I'm hoping I have a better hunt today. Hopefully I'm a little bit less frazzled. I'm packing my trusty Solikin today, so I'm confident. We'll see how we get on. Living in Japan, my best friend's living in Germany. This game is a way to stay connected. I could be more thankful. We just walk around, congratulate everyone on kills and bullshitting. We just have a great time. Thank you so much. Okay. Glad to hear it. I'm just seeing the username there. How are you, mates? Watching from South Australia in Australia. Hi, Damien. Welcome, welcome. Are you going to fix audio issues in Yukon? Daniel, we've had some feedback about audio, so we'll definitely look into that. Do you want me to shadow you and make second shot on those running animals? Ha ha, Cartouche. Ha ha. No, this is all going to be one hit, one kill now. I've got my Solikin, so we're Gucci. Live on YouTube or just Twitch? Fishmaster, we are live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Mixer, which is why you might see me answering questions that you don't necessarily see in chat. It's probably because I'm pulling them from somewhere else. Did I get a hit there? Or was that a miss? Oh, no, I got a hit. It just wasn't a very good one. But it is my trusty Solikin, so a hit on a Curdy is going to drop it either way. Just taking a warm-up. It's a female. It was a level 3. There's a massive herd. Prepare for the harvest spam. Okay, nice. Let's see what you got, Logan. This is my new addiction, the Hunter. Well, it's one of the better addictions you could have if you had to choose. And yes, the game is now full, so if we see someone drop out, chances are you can speedily jump in, but otherwise we are full now. Let's have a look where folks have chosen. Oh, we got some competition down in my favourite spot down here. Oh no, it's just one. I thought I saw 2. This is my absolute favourite area. I love this little lake. Otherwise, we got a pretty decent spread, actually. Oh, wow! Logan's going straight out there with a 984. Woohoo! Jeez, Logan. Okay. The deal was not that you would come on my map and start stealing my diamonds. Dang it. I think that's the first time a diamond's been harvested on my Layton map, actually. I've started streaming a bit in my free time, so I did a full map reset. And since then, I've only got the one diamond, which is a Gemsbok in Vahonga. But I was happy with that, but that was pretty sweet right there. Nice 984 whitetail there. Getting it done. 897! Oh, wow. And another thick whitetail. 4570 needs to get a buff. Should at least be a level 3, Dominic's saying on Facebook. 4570, I mean, that's had a couple of sort of attention passes since it's been in the game, actually. But, of course, we're always happy to get your feedback. Add Oryx and Black Wildebeest. It would be neat. Graham said thick. I did. Blame Zaggy. You know, I watch his streams and then that word just seeps into my head. Will there be a new clue coming soon? As Phil said in our last stream, there was no clue right now, due to the fact that we would rather put that little bit of extra time into True Patch rather than on the clue itself. So we skipped one this time, but we will definitely be picking up with the clues again in the future, so don't worry about that. So don't go stressing yourself trying to find one, because there is not one on the maps right now. But we'll let you know if one appears in the future that you need to look for. Look at the sky where the sun should be. It is not there. Wow, well, look at that. Is it? Maybe it's 6 a.m. It could still be behind the trees over there. I don't know. But that's something we'll look into. It's quite concerning when the sun disappears, as a rule. So, yeah, we don't want that. You have a hard time shooting bows. So do I, actually. I need to get some more practice in. I'm really great with the 600 grains on Cape buffs. I can take those all day. The issue I have is more remembering my ranges when I switch between arrow weights and that kind of thing. But that's also because I don't tend to use zeroing. So my own fault a little bit there. Well, Logan is 3 of them. You got that diamond with 0 consec? Yes, Logan, with the True Patch. No longer is your consecutive harvest taken into account when judging your trophy rating. Obviously, some folks got a bit frustrated. Sometimes they would not realize it dropped off, and you know, you lose a potential diamond. It's not a good feeling. So now that's only taken. Yeah, leg shot, not very good. Now that's only taken into account for your cash and XP. Who's this invading my lake? I'm being invaded. Help! Oh well, I'll go down to this one down here. Turn my back for 2 seconds. Wouldn't have got that diamond without that change. That is true, Logan. That's true. Graham, can you please get rid of those beavers every time I fire shovels to 10? I'll lose my tree stand, so please put beavers in the game and kill them, or please get rid of them. Fake chow, we understand that is frustrating. Generally, they happen due to maybe a terrain issue. You put something up and the terrain isn't, it's very tight how it was set up, and the game basically goes, oh, there shouldn't be here, and spits an error, and it removes it. Of course, we're always kind of polishing up and trying to find causes of the beaver issues, so that will only improve over time. Graham, cheers for the map. Well, you're welcome, Logan. Jeez, look at him go. We got another nice gold with cartouche on the whitetail as well. Any word on a hotfix to start error a lot of people have with the True Rack update? True Rack update, Adrian? You mean True Patch, I guess? I know that there's been some crashes been looked at, so absolutely we're on it. And apologies if you're having trouble. Might have to do another pop reset. Oh. Well, it looks like they're going to clean out my map at this rate, so... but, you know, as we told you folks recently, we did some changes recently, so now as you do clear your map, then you will get better animals appearing. So there's a nice, good round trophy score there from Gintas, picking up the Lady Moose. Lady Moose shot 16 times. Will there be non-typicals? Daniel is asking on YouTube. That's something that we definitely would be receptive to in the future. We'll see where we go with that. Not something we can give a date or time. Logan with an 880 black bear now. Logan? Well, I'm sensing shenanigans here. Wow, you're doing great, man. But bush cams would be amazing. Yes, Wade. Wade on Facebook is saying about having trail cams and things. That would be super fun. Mav's dad, everybody had a population reset with the most recent True Patch update. You don't even need to think about that now. That's been performed. Some folks are asking, like, how, I had the pop reset, but I still have need zones. What's going on? So there's always going to be a certain level of need zones on your map. Even if you haven't discovered them yet, there's always going to be a certain amount. So that's why it's not like it didn't happen for you. That's everything the area of taking. This outpost had a whole neighborhood of wildlife. Right, I need to see where he was so I don't go there again. Okay, right. Actually, up on this one. Oh, check out that hunting pressure. Wow. Okay, being able to rename the trophy lodge would be a good idea. It certainly would. I know a lot of folks like to have different lodges, different types of animals. Maybe some are for heavy scorers, maybe some are for rares. So yeah, some way to denote the difference would be pretty neat. Wait for Graham to slowly build up to a ah! That's not going to happen, Ned Bella. There's no spookiness in this stream today, so we're safe. We're safe. Do you think running water / waterfalls be a thing in these maps? I hadn't thought about it, Carol, but that would be certainly very cool. Yeah, some kind of running water features would be pretty neat. We know we're all about that beautiful environment, so it would absolutely make sense. Will you guys increase the magazine capacity to 30, 30, and 45, 70? Carl is asking on YouTube. It's not something that we've thought about, but we can take your feedback on board now. We're hearing it, absolutely. Would camo ever affect animal vision, even if it's little? Could be something to look at, Brandon. Again, that's not something we've specifically talked about or covered recently. I think the decision in the past, the idea was that they didn't want to tie it to clothing so that people could just wear what they wanted and not feel they had to, min-max and everyone dresses the same because it's the best clothes. But maybe we could change that. Who knows? You can't hunt in Africa map because of buffalo. That's one of my favorite things to hunt on Vahonga Savannah, Lynn, actually. Lots of fun. Have you guys Expansive World ever considered? Squirrels. Double poster there, confused me a second. We did have squirrels on, I think it was Layton, back in the day, but they were not harvestable. But now we have some, nice low caliber options and small game heads for the bows. Maybe that could be an idea to bring back some scoreable version of the squirrels. If you have a clue turkeys, hide a box caller. Yeah, that would be a very, very good clue though. That would be like immediate. So yeah, 2-2 air rifle against squirrels sounds fun. It does indeed, Logan. I'm busy rattling away questions here, so apologies not paying too much attention on the hunt. But I did hear a bear up here, so I'm just slowly crouch walking whilst gassing away. Oh, the Cape Buffalo bullying you, Lynn. Yeah, they can be quite assertive, I find. I just saw a deer disappear over the top of that hill. Still got the bear up there. It's getting a warning call because the wind is not in a great position. 2-2 air rifle would be good for wabs and such. I would like a lower caliber air rifle for sure. I mean, I love the bits, the 45, even though I'm a little spotty at being reliable with it. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I'd definitely love to see a lower caliber one as well. Why can I not see all my diamonds in the codex anymore? Alvin, we removed some diamonds which were introduced recently due to a bug. So a lot of folks got diamonds that really shouldn't have been diamonds. And quite overwhelming, the feedback is that people would rather have kind of clean hunting logs that were all things they felt they'd earned rather than us having like fake ones around. So we kind of went with that option. Hello, Taco. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm bored. Wish I was at home to play the game. Well, you can... Second best thing, Nicholas. You can watch us here. Is a vision of animals sensitive to your movement, or does it not matter if you move or not? Either it's your case of you being visible or not. Helioval, those kind of things are not something we generally tend to answer. We prefer you experiment. It's an easy way to kind of try it. What do we have over there? Is this a deer? It sounds like a deer. It's quite lightfoot. You got a piebald now, Bob. Yoink. And that was also... Okay, I was going to say, I thought that was on the lake, on the mushroom lake, where you jumped in a second ago. Well done. I love piebalds. Too busy talking. I need to concentrate on my game and shoot something. Something came right down on here and walked through. Oh, that's just a little doe. I'll take it just to get off the 0 marker. Well, in terms of 0 kills. Graham has a dev spawn rate. No, I do not. As I said, I have terrible luck as a rule, but the way that I play the game is probably not like the most power gamery way of doing it. I don't try and improve my chances by getting diamonds and things generally. I just get out there and wander. Oftentimes when I'm playing, I'm streaming and talking, so that's kind of how I like to do it. So it probably explains why I don't tend to have much luck. I'm a talker. Can we get information on animal color variations of the codex? That would be a very good addition. I'd agree with you there. Okay, I need to think where people have gone now. So he was above me and now he's gone below me. Maybe I'm allowed to go to this lake over here. Dibs. Dibs on Eastern Outpost Pond. Graham's finally killed something. Matt, why are you always so mean to me? Why are you so mean? You think animals spook much easier after the patch? I don't think we had any adjustments to animal behavior. I don't remember. It was obviously a big list of patch notes, but I don't think we covered anything there. Need a toggle switch to turn on and off Bigfoot. Bigfoot's always there. You can't turn off Bigfoot. No. Any news on loadouts? Not as yet, Rich. We have said that we would think it was a great idea, and we have acknowledged that some of you have said you'd like to see them, but no news per se. Oh, 949 albino. That's like feels good, feels bad. More guns and skins camouflage, please. Glenn is asking on Facebook. What are you guys working? What are we working on? Daniel, as you may know, if you follow us a little while, we don't tend to let slip that kind of info until we feel we're in a good place to do so. So nothing new to report on that just yet, but we can assure you we are always working on something. So more news on that will come. How do we find your stream? You mean my game, Anne? It's actually full right now, so you will not see it to join at least. I think Logan cleared out all the animals. You know, Logan got like 5 things in a row and then it went quiet. Oh no, was it Cartouche who got the piebald? Button mapping for console. That would be handy, Vermeer. Agreed. Pretty okay, Moose. Would have been gold if you could have aimed. I was going to say it was close. That's it. Logan's banned from Graham's map now. Indeed. Last time you were invited here, that's for sure. Make it possible to switch from server to server and game multiplayer rather than quit each game and start again. Junior Turner is asking on Twitch. That would be a nice quality of life change. Bring glowing eyes back to the walls. Love that part. Clinton, I don't think they should be removed permanently. I think they were meant to be adjusted. So if they're not there at all now, I don't think that's correct. And that's something that I can pass on. Mouse and keyboard for console. We were asked that multiple times every stream. I'll answer it again. We think it would be cool. It's a possibility. But it's a very small subset of our players that would actually use that function. So we kind of prioritize other things for now in the time being, but never say never. I mean, it's like, for example, folks say, do VR, but you know we can do VR, but when 0.5% of our players have a VR headset, it's not the best use of our time to do loads of work on this feature and then only have a few people use it when we could instead maybe add a new animal or, you know, big features that everyone can enjoy. Can you adjust quick kill? How? Or if you've got a question, always give me the details, and then I can best answer it. Because with all the chat going through, chances are I might not see your second question again if I ask you to elaborate. So try and give me all the info you can first time, and then I can better answer you. You know, once I hunt elk, got about 30 around me. That's good to know, actually, because I was looking for elk. Yeah, you're in the good elk spot. Yeah, I was looking for them there the other day. I didn't see a thing. Been run over by deer in this game? We all have, Lynn. We all have. Some of us more than others. Probably me. We need holiday events in Call of the Wild, just like in Classic, C. Jenkins saying on Twitch. Again, that's kind of in a similar vein as the whole VR or keyboards on consoles kind of questions. It's about how we use our time. Although these events are super fun and really cool to do, it takes our team a lot of work to do something that you'll enjoy for a very short period of time. So we could do a really cool Christmas event, but you're going to experience that for a week or 2 weeks perhaps. Or that time instead could have been gone into making a map or a weapon or, you know, animals or any number of things which you get to experience all year round. So, you know, definitely something that we would aspire to and like to do, but probably not something we prioritize right now at least. I mean, we have done a Halloween event in the past and that kind of thing, but I think now we just understand we have so much. I mean, if you just look at the chat, so many things people are like, can you add this? Can you do this, add this? And we want to do everything. So, yeah, it's just about prioritizing, really. Long-term winter events, the entire winter months. Yeah, I mean, that's one way of doing it. But then it's not really a themed event. It's more of a, yeah, you kind of water down the thing. But, yeah, there's ways. Are you hiring? If you go to Avalanche Studios, .se, I believe, or it might be .com. You can check out open positions there. We have offices in Stockholm, New York, and Malmö, also in Sweden. Make it so we can shoot other hunters. I think we're going to go a hard no on that one, I'm sorry to say, Junior. We like to encourage good, ethical hunting and not blasting your hunting buddy with a shotgun. Yeah. There's plenty of games out there where you can shoot people. Will you update Hunt Club feature again? It seems a bit bug still. Jaco asking on YouTube. Hunt Club is obviously a feature that's had a lot of development over a long time. It's still in a beta state. It's something we try and do alongside all of the things on the main game, so which is why it's still a little bit spotty. It's a bit up and down because we're always kind of tweaking it and working on it. You know, we could dedicate time full time to make it a polished, finished feature, but we still feel that the rest of the game could probably make use of that attention. So as it stands, it's likely to remain in the beta state for a while still. Go full Dick Cheney. Indeed. Don't ever go full Dick Cheney when you're out hunting. Level 8 bear now. Yeah, I actually cleaned out. I specially curated this map for you guys before I hosted it. I ran around and shot all the little things. I've been playing this, you know, 25 hours a day for the last month. Oh, Jace, 913, nice. Oh, my chat's locked up down here. I think Cape Buffalo broken up a trail per stand. They come to stand and just stand there to shoot. I'll post a clip in Discord. It happens again. Okay, Henry. Thank you. Please introduce new binos in order to avoid use the camera for such purposes. Yeah, let us know what you'd like to see specifically. More graphic detail on wounds on animals. Junior, probably not something we're going to go for. Being a game, we have age ratings to consider, and doing that kind of thing is going to bump up our age rating for what's not really an extra benefit. Why do people want to see gore on the animals? What does it bring to the experience? So it's probably unlikely. Graham got the devs to add more high-scoring animals to this map just for the stream. Just for Logan, apparently. Yeah. Not for me. I've got one doe so far. I've got another doe in front of me. I'm not seeing much. Logan's getting all the action. I'm going to stick another one there. No, I'm not. Ah, I need to... I'm not very good on inclines with this rifle. I need to get some practice on inclines. On the level, I've pretty much got my ranges in now. But when there's any kind of incline, my guesstimation goes off a bit. And I do guesstimate. I don't use zeroing at all on my weapons. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got some elks. Or elk. The plural of elk is elk. And he's hiding in the bushes. Do I actually have an elk call on me? I think I might do. I do. 1-8. Haven't got the air rifle DLC. Have to say the gun does sound absolutely brilliant. It does, doesn't it? I've done a great job with all the sounds on those weapons in that weapon pack. Love it. What now with old suggestions with tickets in support? I don't understand what you're asking there, Huffett. I'm sorry to say. But ideally, support shouldn't be someone you contact with suggestions. Suggestions you're welcome to give us on social media or on the Steam Community Hub or even on our Discord server as well. I'd say that social media or Community Hub are the best. Maybe I will take that one instead. Oh! I nearly... I was so close to pulling on that one, and then he just span on me. Okay, I'll just take this, the solid double lung it is. Will you ever add in Hunt Club one-of-a-kind weapon skins? That would be a great idea. Good shot, well, thank you, Logan. That would be a great idea, and something we'd love to do. But again, taking into account our team size and all the other things we want to do with the game, it's like, do we put that art time into new skins, or do we put the art time into new weaponry, new animals that you enjoy for the whole game? So, we would love the idea, but that's probably a longer-term goal, I would think. But it would be a great way to use Hunt Club for sure. Well, I know we've done it in the past for sort of larger standalone events. All right. What's your role at EW? Just curious, as I don't know. I'm a senior community manager, so I'm often behind the keyboard when you're reading stuff on social media, on Discord. Obviously, I do streams here. We do all the posts for when there's releases and that kind of thing. So when I first came to Expansive Worlds, I started off as the main community manager for the Hunter Classic and the Hunter Call the Wild, and then I kind of handed over the reins to Tree Kiwi when he came on board, and now I'm kind of filling in full-time for a bit whilst he's on his dad leave, but he'll be back again next week, so look to see him very soon. But yeah, basically I'm involved in anything that deals with talking to players. That's where I fit in. 796, yeah, I'll take it. Better than a dough. Make everything in the DLCs free, I'm begging you. You mean if you pay for the DLCs, that all the content should be free? Because we're not going to do all the DLCs free, I'm sorry to say. We got devs to feed. Air rifle shot wasn't that bad. It was okay in the end, actually, Hosen, yeah. Oh, Rabbit Massacre time. I love the bunnies, particularly with the new Anderson pistol from Weapon Pack 3. It's lots of fun. Chance for clothing DLC in the future? We kind of polled people about that in the past, and we weren't sure like how much people would enjoy that compared to other options. But again, never say never. Thank you for the hard work you guys have put into this game so far. Huge fan, love the game. Keep up the good work. Have a great stream, man. Why, thank you, Fake Chow. Have a great day. Maybe a 2020 edition of Cool Wild War DLC released this so far. I think it makes sense. We might do these kind of bundles again as we continue to work on the game. I can't say it'll be 2020. I don't know, but I think that would be a good idea. Still working your pistol score to get the scope. So am I, Rogue Trooper. So am I. Pistols were never my cup of tea until the Anderson came along, and now I love that thing, so I'm definitely working on getting that scope. What we got there? Is that, okay, I thought it was the coyote. That's close. It was only a doe, but meat in the freezer. Oh wow, bunny apocalypse. Jeez, rabbit stew's on the menu at Logan's place tonight. Will you stop clearing out of my animals, Logan? I'm gonna put like a bag limit on you. Oh, I don't want that weapon. I want this one. That was a good-looking chap. Whoa! Just got an albino bunny, says Rich on YouTube. Congrats, Rich. Anyone wants some rabbit? You got plenty to go around, that's for sure. Where are my tracks? Hang on. I should have a track for that, surely. That's interesting. Did it hardcore mode. That's what I love. That was one of the first things I loved when I first set eyes on Call of Wild, is the grass deformation, where you can actually sort of see where things have gone just by looking at the grass. I do know that some super hardcore folks do like to play actually that way, with all the clues turned off and just following trails. 926. That is a tidy elk. Wow, look at those. That's a nice gold. Sure, it wasn't a little bit nicer, but I'll take it. I'll take it. It's going in my lodge. Yoink. Excuse me. I don't know why I covered my face. I'm coughing right into the microphone. Apologies for that. I normally slide it down, but I'm with the hand busy. Can you adjust quick kill? Not remove, adjust. And if it's too harsh, speaking of shooting other hunters, you can kind of, if you shoot without aiming, please fix. So quick kill is the kind of thing that we're always looking at in some way or another. Help, I haven't received my true patch yet on Xbox. I am in Australia. Garth, did you also talk to us on social media about that? There shouldn't be any reason why you wouldn't have had it unless there's an issue on your end specifically, in which case we'd recommend getting in touch with us at support.thehunter.com and we can see if we can look into that for you. There is still bugs in the game. Yes, there is. I don't think there's a game that doesn't exist that doesn't have bugs. All we can do is promise you that we do our best to fix them as quickly as we can. Again, apologies if you find one that particularly affects you and causes you problems. But we are doing our absolute best, and you know, we're very frequent with our updates to try and address just that. What do we got down here then? We got the 2 and the 2. So it's a bit long for the Solikin there, but he's a nice, handsome chap. No! Ah, that's going to be a single lung, isn't it? Oh no, this looks good. Looks good. Don't you run me over. What we got? Another gold. Oh, it's nice. Can you please add the feature when looking through the binoculars, clicking the trigger as the red dot on the map like in Hunter Classic? John, I would love that, personally speaking. If I was in charge of the game for the day, I would totally get that done. It's a super handy feature, and particularly for me, doing streams like this, I'll shoot something, and then I'll start talking to you folks, and I'll forget where I shot an animal, particularly on longer shots. So it'd be really handy if we just mark the spot and return to it. Is there an Australia reserve coming? Did you see us announce one yet? No, we have not announced anything about new reserves just yet, and we will not be likely to answer such questions until we have done so. So, watch this space for what the next reserve might be when it comes. Will the hunting lodge be worked? Sometimes I think it needs key customization, sortable lists, and trophy manager. Cartouche, obviously for the most part you're playing. Oh, Logan, finally the animals bit back. 8.5, 8.20. We're getting some nice animals here today. Yeah, Cartouche, I think for the most part, obviously you're dealing with the first version. As you know, we tend to look into features over time. It wouldn't be unreal that we wouldn't look at it again. I almost read out Nightbot's message then. Derp! What now? Elements from Poland. How Polish map, Polish weapon, Polish hunting dog. Hofer, why not Poland? Poland's nice, but it's not something that we would announce just yet. But we'll take your feedback on board. Respect from Afghanistan. Hey, Saeed. Welcome, welcome. It's a most amazing game. Glad you like it. And hello to you all the way in Afghanistan. What do we got over here? We've got a female. I can hear another one. So another female. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. Put your hooves up. Let's take some venison. It's all money in the bank. Oh, it looked like it was a little bit low, actually. It looks like my tracks have disappeared. I'll have to get this passed on to the team. I'm not getting any tracks dropping. If there's something new coming, then there will be announcements on social medias and the announcement streams when there's something to announce. Exactly, Hosenfuhrer. It's never that we're going to go, oh yeah, we should tell you this thing. No, we always will announce things in our own time as planned. But otherwise, we will just take anything you say and those kind of questions and just sort of convert it to, this is feedback. But we're never going to just announce something because you ask us, I'm sorry to say. Again, we always prefer you to be pleasantly surprised than disappointed. So we'll always sort of save that information for when we feel stuff is in a good position and is pretty much assured to be coming out. Please do not spam turkey. That's how you get the bans. We do know people would like to see turkey. Are you playing on PC? Andrew was asking on Facebook. I am indeed, Andrew. PC for us is the easiest to get set up with all the streaming equipment and that kind of thing, so that's why we tend to default playing on that. Tell us now. Tell you what, 7 things. I missed your first message, but okay. Got to go. See you later. See you later, Drivable. Good price and cheap DLC. You don't need more, guys. Just enjoy. Well, thank you, Syed. I'm glad you appreciate that. But we want to do more, so we will do more. So there's so much more we can do over the whole topic of hunting. So, yeah, plenty more to come yet. How goes the hunting? Hey, Soldier of Honor. We're having some great animals harvested today. We've had first animal of the stream was a diamond. We've had a piebald. I've got a couple of pretty high. I got a very high gold actually. It was like 940, I think it was. I can't remember. And then okay gold after that. We get some good scoring animals today. Can't wait for more realistic gameplay. Well, we can remove fast travel. We can make it so that you only have 1 tag, so you can kill 1 deer per year. No, I mean, it's a balance we always have. You know, again, we don't say we're a simulator. We are a game that tries to be as realistic as we can, because being a simulator for a hunting game, it just wouldn't be fun. You know, you'd be sat in a tree for weeks of gameplay at a time and still potentially never see an animal. Meanwhile, your buddy up the road has seen 6. So, yeah. Do you think somewhere down the line is a feature where you can name the lodges? John is asking on Facebook. We had that question earlier in the stream. It would be a great idea. It's not something we can announce yes or no just yet. This game destroys my IRL sleep schedule. Must be a bug. We do recommend healthy consumption of gaming. Nice to be able to use a 4x4 without scaring everything in the area. Nibs is saying on Mixer, well, that's the balancing effect of the ATV. We don't want it that you should be able to just blast around the map, hop off, shoot something, and blast the next thing. That, again, is us taking a more realistic interpretation of how things would be. When there will be a mixed platform, Imran, Phil was asked that question last week. It's a lot of moving parts to get into place if we want to do that. It would be awesome. We'd love the game to be able to do that. But it's not something that's going to sort of happen overnight. But it certainly would be cool. There'd be only one bear per map if it was a real simulation. I mean, that's the thing. If we wanted to make it a realistic sim, then it would be a completely different game and probably not very fun. I mean, a lot of the benefit of real-world hunting is being outside in the nature and enjoying the fresh air and the environment, which is more difficult to translate in the game. Although, of course, the environment's very beautiful. Do bears attack other animals like lions do? We don't have that behavior, but that would be pretty neat. Pre-rut with bows allowed only would be cool. That would be interesting, though, actually, Hosenfuhr. Like standalone seasons, maybe, where, you know, maybe alongside your main game, you can do a season-style game mode where, yeah, like you said, pre-rut bows, or here's your muzzleloader season, if and when we might get muzzleloaders in the game, or, you know, that kind of thing. Love the Steam Guys community of this game. Help me know what potential diamonds are around. Yeah, we have such an awesome community around this game, and we are very grateful for that. And of course, we do put in our work to ensure we have a great community. But yeah, we have some awesome folks out there making loads of cool content. Sorry, my chat's freaking out. I think they meant crossplay there, sub and things. Yeah, I'm guessing that was what the question was about. I'm saying it can be done, Ryan King, but there is, of course, we want the game to be a successful and popular game that lots of people of different preferences enjoy. So we're always going to try and go the route where the most people possible can have the fun with the game. And not everyone wants it to be a hardcore kind of Uber simulator type game. You might do, and that's totally cool. But these are the kind of things we think about when deciding the direction we go with the game. Although it would be really sweet if we could sell you tags at $30 a piece. That would be pretty neat. What's the name of the server? We are actually full. Oh, there's 2 free spots now. Okay, look for Avalanche Graham's game. Although we've only got 10 minutes left, so you have to get in there quick. Do you know if females are not being killed now that consecutive harvest has been removed? I don't know what you mean by that one there, Mav's dad. Apologies. Need a weapon wheel for console? Good feedback, Trenton. You're not the first one to suggest that. It would certainly be very useful. Streams need to be longer. I need more hours in the day, Logan. If you could peek into the life of a community manager, there's lots of stuff for us to be doing, I'm sorry to say. Streams are, of course, one of the things we most enjoy, and if we could get away with it, we'd love to do it all day, every day. But unfortunately, all the other wheels need to be greased. We're in Stockholm, Sweden, right now. When you say that's what people will be wanting, Ryan, do bear in mind that we spend, you know, a full working week reading what the people want. So you're very much saying what you want right now, which again is totally cool. But we do obviously spend a lot of time. We spend hours and hours reading through what people want to see in the game. We do surveys. We have closed beta groups. So we like to feel we got a good pulse of what folks want to see in the game. And I like to think that the content that we keep releasing, it's always something folks have asked for. So, yeah. Get free look added like in Classic. Free look would be an awesome feature, actually. I would definitely appreciate that very much. You guys need an office in England. We need an England reserve, I think. New Forest, back to my homeland. Yes, you're saying I was in the Facebook group. Yeah, I mean, the internet is a very, very large place. And often different parts of the internet tend to enjoy different things. We often find, like, different audiences, let's say, have different opinions. And of course, when you're dealing with an audience in the size of millions, then you really have to try and really put the work in to find out what people really want to see. England Reserve, you can only hunt with 2 air rifles and realism, only squirrels, foxes, and a few deer. I didn't used to shoot with air rifles. Pheasants, it's all about the shotguns. New Forest, make it happen. Yes. I didn't say Free Look was being released, Gangrene. Someone asked if we could do Free Look, and I said it would be a cool idea. Since the updates on my maps, like Medved Extremely Dead, just hunted Medved for 4 hours and saw less than 5 animals and less than 8 different tracks. Decaf rules is because of the fact we did the map reset, like you're mentioning. A lot of your need zones, of course, that you might have had stacked up before, will need to be rediscovered. Although you're going to have a base setup of need zones, you should get out there and uncover some more, and then you'll start to see it feel a bit more lively again. So just play it for a while and it'll update. Oh, sorry, I'm busy talking away and doing, playing Ring a Roses with this doe here. Where is she? She's doing laps around me. Where are you, lady? Can you add dogs? Connor is asking. Of course, we know that you folks would love to see dogs. I'd love to see dogs. We'd all love to see dogs. That would be a very big feature, though. It would take a lot of time. But never say never. It would make sense. You know, humans have been using dogs for hunting for centuries. So I think on a long enough timeline, dogs would be a thing. Seen videos on pheasant shoots, very cool, but I can't see how it'll be implemented. Yeah, I mean, when we used to shoot pheasants, we normally had beta teams and that kind of thing, so we'd go out and beat the undergrowth and make the pheasants come up. How we'd replicate that style of shooting, I don't know. It'd probably have to be more of a just roam out and hope you spot one kind of affair. Okay, I'm too busy talking. This deer has wandered off. But then again, you of course come here to ask us questions, not to see me doing skillful hunting, which is just as well. Oh, she's over there, is she? Where did you go? Clever girl. She's hiding behind a tree, I think. No, that's a rock. Where did she go? The call came from right over there. Oh well. Oh well, whatevs. Sorry, just waking up the chat here. Riding a horse would be great. Yes, that would be definitely a lot of fun. Autumn horses would be cool. Sitka deer on Alaska. Walls in Medved. That would also probably make sense. You know, one day we might want to add walls. Would be a good idea, I think. Obviously, they definitely would have a place there. Would fit. Any chance of plot fields or salt blocks? That would be a good mechanic, Jake. I mean, particularly now that we have stands in the game. Some form of, like, I don't know, hog feeders, that kind of thing. Maybe that could be a thing in the future. I don't know whether we'd go as far as doing hard deer baiting as such, because it's not super challenging to find deer, obviously, already, because it's a game and we have kind of artificially high populations. But who knows? Who knows? Hi here, how goes the hunt? Hey Loris on YouTube. The hunt's going good. We've had some really good animals picked up off the map today. Anyone leave a big moose lying around, potentially gold? Logan's got to the stage where he's killed so many golds himself, he's finding them for other people. Love to see zebra on Savannah. Yeah, we had that discussion on last week's stream, actually. Zebra would certainly be cool. Another nice big herd animal on there. I'm in a very weird spot on the map here. I'm never wandering up this far towards the east. I'm normally just hanging around that bit. But I've got 5 minutes to go, so I'll just walk about whilst talking to you folks. More small game would be cool, yes. Have you checked out Generation Zero yet? That's a good question there, Hosenfure. Nice update came in for GZ. We'll be talking about that on the stream tomorrow, actually. What about cougars? I mean, we have puma, obviously. Well, they're basically cougar. Emus, that'd be interesting. That'll be a very different type of animal compared to what we've had on the maps previously. Any chance of putting more sheds into map? True sheds. I actually said that before, like shed hunting as a sort of side activity would be quite fun. Game is almost perfect. All I need now is a fishing pole and a folding chair and a digital six-pack and a grill. When you guys make an Australian map, you should add cassowary in there. They're real killers. Okay. Yeah, I think Bigfoot, werewolf, mythical creatures, that would be a different game entirely. You're not going to see them as a regular occurrence in Call of the Wild. But Bigfoot, you never know about that one. He could already be here for all we know. Okay, I'm not much hopes of seeing something before the end of the stream. Again, I'm in a really weird spot here, but I could definitely get some questions answered. Thermal and night scope, please. Yeah, I mean, we have really good night hunting functionality, so that would be pretty cool. Any idea which map's getting a new animal? We haven't talked anything about that, Mayhem Red. No news to share on that front as of now. Pheasants would be awesome. They would indeed. Sandbar, agreed. Add more competitive aspects. Competing is one of my favorite things to do. Compare yourself to others. Good feedback. Good feedback. This round started good and went downhill. I think it's because you were you stole all the good animals. You were like first to the feeding trough. Like to campfire, some sort of boat and an organized tent. You want an actual camping sim? That would be good. Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. Fun for the multiplayer games, that's for sure. Hello from Greece. Hi, Fotis. Unfortunately, we will be wrapping up the stream in just a couple of minutes. I'm sorry to say, but hello to you all the same. Press, I want to see the scores. There you go. Guess who's been talking? Actually, I'm still fourth. Okay. Even though I spent half the stream chatting away. I have an old save here, actually, it seems. I'm only level 49 on this save. But look at Logan. Look at Logan. Doing work. Poison scorpions and venomous snakes. I don't think they will be so high on our list. Again, though, never say never. Hello from Argentina. Hi, Turco. Welcome, welcome. Can we get a look at a really quick kill and rather boost money and XP for vital hits and a punishment for non-vital hits? Good feedback, Francois. Maybe would be a good way of, you know, fixing all the intentions of quick kill, but an alternative way of doing it, for sure. I think I won level 4 Blacktail. Last chance for a good ending. Well, you had a great start, so no worries there. I've just been talking. I've been reeling off the questions today. I'm like croaky. Hi from Sweden. Hey, Frederick. Hi from Stockholm. Need fridges in the lodge for the beer. A drunk mood. We do not recommend drunken hunting. But having a beer in a safe environment is definitely something an adult can do. Ability, time, and date when you chose between cloud save or local backup. You should see that, Mizerk. Do you not get that? Thoughts of adding zebras, American Badass? I mentioned that earlier on, like about 3 minutes ago, in fact. We also covered it last week's stream. Zebra would be cool, but again, it's not something we will announce to say yes or no. Generally, those kind of questions, we're never going to spontaneously say yes live on stream. It's not going to happen, I'm sorry to say. Many developers get burned by doing that, so we'd rather keep our cards close to our chest and we kind of announce things when we're, you know, good and ready. But it would be awesome. I would love to see them. Singing bass in the trophy lodge. Now, that would be funny, Brett, actually. The old Billy Big Mouth. Cool. Well, on that note, I will be wrapping it up. I got stuff to do and things to see. Thank you so much for coming to see me again. Sorry it couldn't be longer. I wish we could, you know, stream all night, but unfortunately, so many things to be doing. Next week, we should, hopefully, fingers crossed, we should have a tree kiwi back in the house again. So that's something for you all to look forward to. You can finally get rid of me, and Tree Kiwi will be back behind the wheel, although I'll probably be sat next to him chattering away as I'm used to doing. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been a blast. I'm going to see if we have anyone who I know and am somewhat familiar with who is playing Call of the Wild right now. Maybe see if we can do a little raid and go and say hi to some folks. Let's see if there's anyone who I recognize and will know will be a good place to see. I don't know this person, but let's go and send them some goodwill. Where are we? Bear with me, folks. Trying to click my way around this thing. Okay, so yeah, we will wrap it up there. If you're on Twitch, I will be doing a raid. Please go in, say hi, give your support. I do not know who this person is, so please bear that in mind. I don't know how they're representing the game, but I hope that they're a very nice person, and we will see you next week or tomorrow for some Generation Zero, if you're into that sort of thing. So thank you all, and see you all next week. And please do join the raid to go and say hello to OMG Tazzy. Thank you so much, everybody. Raid's just about to kick off, kinda now. Bye-bye.